আমাদের মুক্তির সংগ্রাম, এবারের সংগ্রাম স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রাম।
Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is celebrated as the primary architect of Bangladesh's independence and is a highly respected figure. Much has been discussed about his life, politics, and activities. However, in light of various perspectives and historical events, some criticisms and controversial aspects of his leadership have emerged. Here is a comprehensive documentary attempt focusing on these criticisms. While discussing any critical aspects, it is essential to maintain an objective and balanced perspective. 1. Administrative weakness. After achieving independence in 1971, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman assumed the role of Bangladesh's first prime minister, and later as the president. However, during his administration, he faced criticism for administrative inefficiency and disorder. The newly formed government and administration were inexperienced in dealing with the challenges of a newly independent country, which led to numerous issues. The administration often struggled with corruption, and failure to take adequate measures against it caused dissatisfaction among citizens. 2. Establishment of Baxil and one-party system. One of the most criticized decisions of Sheikh Mujib's administration was the establishment of Baxil, Bangladesh Krishak Shramik Awami League, in 1975. This was a one-party system where opposition parties were banned, and all political entities were compelled to work together. Many believe that this move questioned Sheikh Mujib's commitment to democracy and damaged the country's political stability. According to many political analysts, this was a misstep that led to a decline in his popularity. 3. Economic planning failures. After independence, Sheikh Mujib devised a plan to rebuild the economy, but he was not fully successful in its implementation. At the time, Bangladesh's economy was extremely fragile, with issues such as food shortages. Due to the government's weak economic policies and administrative corruption, the financial condition deteriorated further. Economic instability, smuggling, and lack of improvement in agriculture impacted the overall economic framework. 4. Allegations of familial influence and favoritism. During Sheikh Mujib's rule, allegations of nepotism and favoritism were raised. His family members reportedly wielded significant influence over state power. Some critics argue that this familial influence acted as a barrier to administrative transparency and damaged public perception of the ruling authorities. 5. Decline in military and political stability. During Sheikh Mujib's administration, there was a lack of military discipline, which weakened the country's security infrastructure. Various military and paramilitary groups experienced unrest during this time. This lack of military order and political violence eventually led the country into a state of instability, culminating in the tragic assassination of Sheikh Mujib on August 15, 1975, worsening the overall political climate. 6. Failure to meet public expectations. After independence, the people of Bangladesh had high expectations from Sheikh Mujib. However, the reality included famines, increased corruption, and rising smuggling activities, with little improvement in living standards. This failure to meet expectations led to significant criticism.